see how many things my computer can do at once. Whitley. It's currently running voicemails out, downloading a video, and live streaming on YouTube all at the same time.
Well, you got another screen you can put something on.
I can't get that one hooked up to the computer. I just need to get me one of those big monitors.
Like Jacob?
No. Jacob, what size is your monitor? It's the whole computer, though. Jacob's had a monitor, it's a computer. So, all right. I don't know if we can hear this. I'm going to need one of y'all to comment on here and let me know. Actually, I'm going to go to the Zillow and see.
Or you want pickle for your lap?
I do not want a pickle. I got so much going on. I'm using all the bandwidth. Every single bit of it. It won't even upload on my phone. But I need to know if y'all can hear this. So somebody comment.
The Canterbury, and I missed a call from you a few minutes ago, and I was just returning it. So please feel free to give me a call at your earliest convenience. My number is 9.
What it is. So now come on, let's get shots down.
What in the hell? No, you are not. Okay, got too much going on. You, sir.
Well, these are you want to do. Harley wanted this.
Do not. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So let's see. Got a lot going on here. This lady said call her back. Could y'all hear that? Could y'all hear that voicemail? Let me see if I can bring it up. Y'all no help. Wish just one comment. Hey, I could hear that voicemail. No, I couldn't hear that voicemail.
Corey, I am Peter Bashira.
Okay. Good. Okay. We're good. We're good. Y'all can hear this. Now we see if we can dial out from this, and we start calling people back. Let's see what this voicemail
The
says.
message on my voicemail about a cash offer. Offers are offers. So we're accepting all offers. I guess this is for the 1313 East.
Okay. Let's call little Peter back. I forget that I can't go back and edit this video, so no, didn't like Facebook. All right, so I'm gonna record the call, begin call. Don't know if this is gonna work. My drink home.
Please leave your message for.
Okay, can't leave messages. I can't let it go to voicemail. It's going to be on YouTube forever. I don't want to dox all these people. So normally I'll leave a voicemail. Not leaving a voicemail now. So anyways, this is going to get out of hand. On Twitter. I don't even like Twitter, dog. Don't follow me on Twitter, though. I announce every time I poop. So that's one good thing you always know. Always be in the know. Uh-oh, that was my call. I just did.
Hi, Corey, this is Lori. And you get called and said you drove by our house and you're wondering about seeing if we wanted to buy. I don't know, it just depends on your price.
Okay, let's call her back. I did not think this all the way through. There's the microphone's mute phone.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. This is Corey. This is Corey Thompson. I just called you to see if you might be interested in a cash offer on your house.
Well, we've had somebody come by before and wanted to flip our house, and we don't want to do anything like that. We don't want to sell it real low. if that's what y'all do. So,
Well, we buy them and owner finance them, or rent them out. So I mean, it's really, I mean, we're not house flippers by trade, but I mean, we're always looking for a deal. But in the event you are interested in actually testing the market and seeing what you could get, we do have licensed real estate agents on our team.
yeah. Well, uh, uh, what would I have to do?
Well, I mean, what I'll probably do is Cody Creamer. He's the agent that's on our team. I mean, if you just want to kind of hear more about what we can do and what we can offer,
Yeah.
we just set up a time for him to come by and talk with you about it. And, he can submit our cash price. And if you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. And then if you want to test the market, you can just list it.
Yeah.
And if you don't want
Okay. Well,
go ahead.
let me talk to my husband about this because somebody came by about a year ago was wanting to do this with their house, and he was basically wanting to give us about 100,000 less than the market price, so we didn't want to have to worry about that again. So I'll talk to my husband about it and see what he says.
Well,
In fact, I was just talking to him on the phone,
I
and he
mean,
said something about
go ahead.
he said something about you don't go any lower than 300,000, or it has to be at least 300,000. So that's not even close to y'all's bid, or whatever, and we wouldn't even be interested.
What's the?
So
I don't have the street name in front of me. I've got the address, but I don't have the street name. What's the street name?
it's Peachtree Lane.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want, and you and I both know, you're going to get to talk to your husband about it, need to talk to your husband about it, but ultimately it's going to be your decision. We all know how that works. You know what I mean? So.
Well, not really, because he's the one that has to drive to work, not me.
Oh, okay. Well, but everybody I always know. You know what I mean?
Right.
The
Well, we've lived here 26 years, and I know it'd be a lot of packing. So.
Right. Well, and there's a lot of people right now.
22 years. Yeah.
There's a lot of people right now that are getting out of the market, or getting their house on the market to get. They think the market's about to turn, so they're
right.
Right. Wanting to sell at the top of the market and downsize into something smaller because their kids have moved on, and they're just living in a pretty big house and don't necessarily need all the space.
But ours are all still here for a while.
Well,
so we won't be downsizing probably for a while.
Well, what I'll do is I will get your information to Cody. Cody will reach out and just kind of talk with y'all more about what we got to offer, and if y'all want to do something, y'all can do it. If not, we're not high pressure people.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll talk to my husband about it, and y'all can just call us, and then he'll know.
So, let me see.
Yes, this is good.
Talk past the sale there. Like I'm really critical of myself. I kept interrupting her. I was off my game. I've got all these things that I'm thinking about. I just had the closer survival guide, but I haven't sat down and started practicing, so I missed that chance to flip the script on her whenever she said she had to talk to the husband. So when you out coming up in your head, you're like, oh man, I'm not doing good right now. Like I'm failing. But that they want to sell, most likely. I don't know why they want to sell, but they want to sell. I'm going to pull it up right here and look to see exactly what their house is worth. I'm going to take a picture. Take a picture to send to Cody Creamer. What the hell? Actually, I don't even know where that house is, so it did not pull up the city automatically. and I wasn't going to dox her on here. So let me see. I'm going to come back out, take a picture, and send it to Cody Creamer via text and say, hey, call this one, call her up, probably a listing, and see what he says about it. So this is it right here. And send it to Cody and tell him to call up. But anyways, let's see what.
Hi, this is Marla. I got 2 missed calls from this number. Call me back at 817.
Okay. Oh, Marla. See what Marla's doing. Send old Cody a text message. Marla didn't sound like the kind of motivation. Better tell him what that is. Listing for 20. So this, I don't necessarily like, cold calling. I don't like calling back. I like scanning through the information.
Well, I had a message from you, so call me back.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I received a call from you in voicemail asking if I was interested in selling property. I don't know what property you're talking about. We just have our residence, and I'm not selling that. If you want to call me back yet?
Yeah, this is Mark. I'm just calling. You want to go for 5?
We're looking for laydowns,
Hi,
right?
Corey, this is, Ms. Davis, and, you left me a voicemail regarding our property. Wanted to know if we were interested in selling. I guess it depends on who you are, what it is you're offering, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so if I wasn't on live right now, this is the thing that you got to be able to do. The skill set you need to be able to convert these is right now I'm sitting here and I'm using a very rudimentary system. The system's cheap, it's easy, but I've got to be able to call this lady back, blind call her, and get an address from her. Okay, submit an offer over the phone. If that's what I'm judging from this voicemail. It depends on what the offer is. She's going to be skeptical on wanting to set an appointment. She's going to not want us at her house. You know what I mean? She doesn't know for rapists, murderers, what the hell's going on. She's just got that skeptical sound to her. So the skill set it takes to warm Miss Davis here up to us actually coming to her house. I mean, this is a very niche deal that a lot of people struggle in this because they can't settle down and be themselves. So what I'm about to do, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but just listening to this voicemail already, I'm like, I got all these feelings about it. When I get on the phone, you just got to be bubbly, nice, awesome, whatever. I don't know if y'all can hear the calls. Please let me know that y'all can hear the entire call because, obviously they can hear me, so I can assume y'all can hear them. And the whole office can hear us. Might need to build me a wall. Hello?
Hi, you've reached Karen. Leave me a message and I will return it as soon as possible.
Hey Karen, it's Corey again. Just kind of playing phone tag with you. If you could give me a call back whenever you get this. Notice I didn't leave a phone number. It's because I don't know my phone number because I'm calling from CallRail. So this is a jankety system. I need to jump on and try out REI Rail or one of those other ones. This is what we're paying for, so this is what I use. We got like 7,000 numbers. Just what we do.
I don't know who what Corey you are, but my name's Becky, so call me back. Bye.
What's up, Becky? Say, girl.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Why you gotta be playing, Becky? Try to call you back. Man, we are getting so.
Corey, this is David Tucker. You called me, and I was returning your call.
Well, I like David Tucker. This sounds like my dude right here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is Corey Thompson. I'd left you a message about possibly seeing if you'd be interested in an offer on your house.
Yeah, Corey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
It's fine, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, we never have really thought about it. Are you talking about the whole acreage or just the house?
How many acres you got?
588.
Whew, I don't know. I don't know about that. That probably drives a pretty high price. But if you are interested in testing the market, I definitely know somebody that can help you list it. But that's probably out of our price range. Do you have it currently leased for cattle or what's it?
No, we're basically I had a shrimp farm on it at one time, so back behind the house, there's 16 acres of water, a pond. They're dry now, but the levees and everything are still in place. It's got 2 irrigation wells on it. So, but yeah, we haven't really, thought about selling out or anything.
What would you want for it?
I don't like to say I didn't even thought about selling anything. I don't know. I don't know what the market's bearing right now.
Yeah, it would take me a minute to figure it up with that kind of acreage too, because the data that I can look at right now isn't sophisticated enough. Because you'd have to go out a long ways. You couldn't just base it on stuff there locally. You'd have to look at. It would take to find where around 600 acres sold. You need to really have your data together. But I mean, is it improved pasture or what is it? I mean, what's it?
Part of it I've grubbed and stuff, and around the house there I've grubbed out, and we've tried to keep the mesquite down. There's a 1,000-yard rifle range at the back of the place that I built. It's pretty much top-notch rifle range with shooting decks and the whole 9 yards. So it's the house was built in 1940. It's adobe. All the outside walls are 2 foot, and all the inside walls are 18 inches.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So all wood floors. It's all wood floors. Got a bunkhouse on it, washroom and stuff like that. So it's a pretty nice place. But, we haven't really thought about selling out. But I don't know. I just really hadn't really thought about it.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a guy on our team, Cody Creamer. He's the agent on the team. I mean, we can make you. I don't know. Buying something that big. My buddy, his dad's and he is too. They're both Superior, and Superior just got in business. So I mean, it's one of those things where you might not have a buyer, but you might have 10 buyers looking if you know where to look. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Right.
I mean, he just my friend's dad. I mean, they just bought a pretty big ranch, sold a ranch, and bought another ranch, and it was kind of one of those deals where the person that came in to buy his ranch was like, "Hey, what do you take for this?" And it was the same situation, and he just wrote down a number thinking they would tell him to get lost, and he wrote down the number, and they said, "Yeah, we want to buy it. We want to own this in about 60 days. Can you get your cattle off?" And he's like, "What? No, man, I really hadn't planned on selling." So some of that does happen. You know what I mean? And those are
Yeah,
good.
the thing on the thing on this down here, Corey, is, I don't know if you researched this, the Pecos River bottoms and stuff, but there's a lot of goldenrod out here, and it's not. All my place used to be cotton farm, and in fact, you can look on Google Earth and you can actually see the cotton road still in place if you look at it on Google Earth. And so there's a lot of rods. I don't have real good fencing around it. We basically are just doing the wildlife sanctuary thing for the tax break and stuff like that. We got a couple of horses on there, but that's about it. So,
Right.
Running cattle on it, it's going to take a lot to run cattle. Of course, down this part of the world, hell, a section, you can only run, maybe five pair. That's about it, on a good year.
Right.
So,
Well, let me get Cody to reach out to you, and we'll figure out. We'll try to put some numbers to it, and see what we can't figure out.
sure. Yeah, we wouldn't mind talking to you. Like I say, we work things, so it'd be kind of fun to talk to somebody.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate it, and I'll get Cody in touch with you, and we'll figure it out.
That sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. I have no idea. You don't never know what numbers you're getting. But anyways, that is not in an area that we were marketing to. That is the Pecos River bottom. He said Pecos River bottom. And it looks like he's out by Fort Stockton. So anyways, I'm thinking about one part of Texas in my head, and we're in severe West Texas with 540 acres. So that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? That's going to drive a hard price. And neat. But anyway, we'll see what comes up. We'll see what else we can pull out of this list.
Corey, this is Nancy Budroth, the property out on Briar Road. You had left a message that you had saw the property. Call me back if you'd like. Hello.
Hey, Nancy, this is Corey Thompson.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Now you're referring to the property out on Briar?
I use this little app, and when I drive around to look at other pieces of real estate, I kind of just drop it down, and sometimes it gives me a good phone number, sometimes it doesn't. And when I make a call, I don't really always know where I'm calling. You know what I mean? So I don't have.
I understand.
I don't have all the information in front of me.
Oh, okay. This is in Hazel, and so we don't even know if we're talking about the same property.
Yes, ma'am. What's the address?
7900 Briar Road, Hazel.
Okay. Let me see. Are you interested in a cash offer, or you just thinking about listing? What?
We haven't listed yet. And I'm willing to listen to anything because we haven't listed it yet.
Okay. Well, I've got an agent on our team, and what I can do is I can have him reach out and come by and look at it. And
Excuse me, did somebody refer you to me? Because this isn't listed, it's not advertised, nothing.
No, ma'am. There's a app called Propelio, the Propelio app.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and we use it. We buy houses to rent out. We buy them to owner finance, and whenever we're out driving around, if we see a property, we just kind of drop a little pin on it, and then
Oh,
and then it gives us some phone numbers, and sometimes the phone numbers work, sometimes they don't. The guy that I just got off the phone with before you, I've never been to Fort Stockton, Texas in my life, but that was the phone number that the app gave me. And so I was talking to a dude for Fort Stockton. So sometimes it's the right property, sometimes it's the wrong property, but it's just kind of how technology works.
oh, this is interesting because my this phone number, I don't know that it's ever been associated with the property. The property was my mother's. She's passed.
Oh, okay.
How interesting. Yeah, how interesting.
Well, it could have been we drove by your personal residence. I don't really know. But if you do have a property that you're interested in selling, we are interested in definitely coming by and making an offer.
Okay, because the property that we're interested is a house, 2240, I think is the square feet, and it's as is, and there's 5 acres attached to it.
Okay. Well,
This is the
probably.
the only one that my number would be attached to. Well,
Yes, ma'am. For us, I mean, sometimes you'd rather be
Okay.
lucky than good, and just the fact that we do hit somebody that does want to sell when we're doing our callbacks.
okay.
I mean, the thing about us is, if this property's dated or older or has foundation issues or whatever the situation is, however, whatever condition it is, we're cash, and so you don't have to worry about an appraisal. You don't have to worry about anything else to do with the property. We buy it, we clean it, and we rent it out or owner finance it, and it's off your hands, and you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. I'm understand. Well, what I'll do, Corey, is I'll have to get a hold of my brother. He and I are the heirs, and ask him what he thinks.
Okay.
And then if I need, I'll give you a call back and tell you where it's at and all that jazz. How about that?
Sounds good. Can Cody reach out to you and set up a time to come see it so we have all of our ducks in a row if y'all do want to do something?
Okay, well, like I said, I'll get back to you. I need to speak with my brother and see what, if he thinks that would be something to pursue.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Nancy wants to sell her mom's house. Everybody in the world's got the address. Cody needs to fucking call her back, set an appointment. The risk we run when we go live on the internet, all 80 y'all, we're sitting here right now. Because I couldn't mute the mic. Let me see. Figure out how to mute this mic. It's not mute. See, the bad part is that's the mic that I'm talking to the phone on, so I got to ask my question, and I got to get it muted. For some reason, the damn thing didn't mute. I seen the light not blinking. I was like, everybody in the world can hear this. So, oh well. She's going to talk to her brother. I'm texting them right now because I know that the snakes, actually, I mean, we're not in the Facebook group, so a lot of times in the Facebook group, we only got 9 people watching. When we do this in the Facebook group, we'll have like 50. Y'all don't share this as much as they do in the group. The group, it gets a little wild. I need to start doing this on Facebook every single day. Every single day, I gotta get my hour in.
Hey, Corey, it's Michael Province. Hey, you left me a message on my properties. If you give me a call back, 847.
We calling you back, dog. We calling you back.
Hello, this is Michael.
Hey, Michael, this is Corey Thompson. I was.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hold on right quick. My whole phone's ringing. Sorry. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, we were wondering if you might be interested in a cash offer on your house.
What house?
I don't have the information in front of me. I was out using Propelios, driving for dollars app, and dropped a whole bunch of information. Hold on, real quick. I don't understand when my phone won't quit ringing.
No problem.
Anyways, dropped a whole bunch of addresses, called them all, left a bunch of voicemails. Now I'm kind of getting called back because I don't have all the information sitting in front of me. But anyways, it's going to be somewhere in the Azle area, I believe.
Oh, okay. Probably. Well, I have a property in between Bowling Green County. Hello.
Hello, sorry. Are you interested in us coming by and taking a look and seeing if we can make an offer on it?
I mean, if it's just random, and if you're just calling a whole bunch of random people out making offers, probably not. And if you pass by already, like, hey, I think I want to buy this, maybe.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily random, but it's kind of random because when we're, have you seen those yellow signs that say we buy houses?
Yeah.
We put those out, and when we're out putting those out, we use a Driving for Dollars app to drop pins, and then we call people. Sometimes we got the information in front of us, but like 2 calls ago, the guy was in West Texas, so the numbers that we get whenever we're doing that, they're not always accurate. So sometimes we've seen the property, sometimes we haven't, and it's really, and a lot of times the person that's doing the callbacks, like me, hasn't necessarily drove by the house yet because I'm typically we pay people to drive, we pay people to put the signs out and stuff like that. So I mean, while it's not random, it is random. I mean, we do buy properties all cash. We bought I think 8 or 9 last month. We're not wholesalers. We're not tire kickers. We're actual legit buyers.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be something I'm really that interested in. I mean, it's one of my rental properties. Because it was my family house.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'd be up for selling it, but it wouldn't be a good deal for nobody. If someone's really wanting to buy it, I'd probably sell it, but it's not going to be like a good deal. So it'd probably be a waste of your time.
Well, we have a licensed agent on the team too. So I mean, if we can't come to an agreement, you do want to test the market, we could always list it.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in listing it.
Okay. How much is it rented for?
Oh, cheap. I just have a retired couple that's in there I knew. So I really just have them in there because I know they wouldn't tear the house up.
Yes, sir. Well, you don't.
And they mow the place. And it's like 5 acres.
Oh, it's on 5 acres.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, don't be surprised if you hear from somebody else on our team, probably Cody, call you up because we kind of overlap each other once we start calling people back. Once they see the activity in the system, they'll follow up. So, I mean, if you want us to come by and look at it, shoot you an offer, we'd love to. It's no skin off our back. We're already over there all the time anyways. So, I mean, it isn't going to put us out of our way at all.
Right. Yeah, like I said, it'd really be a waste of all our time. So.
Well, all right. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
blew that one up trying to mute mics. Lost all my mojo. Had a little bit of a hangover from the previous call. That guy, he's an investor himself, so he's a little bit more sophisticated. But hey, look, I wonder. Anyways, so I'm gonna make a note of that right there. I think this guy right here is actually in Roughneck Real Estate.
Hi, I had a missed phone call from you about buying some property. I'm not sure if you have the right phone number or not, but I was just giving you a call back.
Cool. We'll call you back. Sound hot. Sad. May as well call back the man that saw it and signed lead. But I ain't gonna dox that online. Just gonna take a picture and send it to.
Please leave your message for
Jennifer Cook.
I guess because it's on the iCloud, every phone here rings when one phone rings. So that's why I've got it on airplane mode and everything else. It's still doing it. Hey, look, a real estate agent.
Yeah, Corey, Jack Cannon, just return your call.
Oh, Karen, we'd already talked.
Or call.
Karen, we'd already talked, so we. Karen called back 3 times. I played phone tag with Karen a bunch.
Yeah, Corey, Peter Beshara. You called me a moment ago, and I'm calling you back.
Okay, so everybody that knows my name listens to the voicemail, okay? So, I mean, that tells me they know what I'm trying to talk about. Call this dude back. Jake, you want to come jump on these calls? I built a wall.
Please leave your message for
Peter Beshara.
Hey, Peter, this is Corey Thompson. If you could, give me a call back. You ever tried to download video callbacks all at the same time? Like, bro. Got too much internet going on right now, homie. You don't want to download the video. I don't even know if y'all can see me or hear me. And I'm making calls through the internet. Call where else says I'm done, son. It won't reload. This Grosbeck internet ain't never felt nothing like this before. So that's a voicemail. This has been a really good response rate right here, I would say.
Corey, my name's Melinda Reeves, and you left me a message about seeing some property.
She's mad.
So I was just trying to see what you were talking about. Thank you.
I ain't calling her mad ass back.
Yeah, you just called me about some properties that I might have for sale. I think you've dialed the wrong number because I don't live up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I live in San Antonio, and I don't have any properties to sell.
Corey, this is Judy Lewis. I think you left me a message about property. I may be over at Runaway Bay. Give me a ring, please.
This is.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling you about property that you might want to sell.
Is this the runaway day?
I don't really know. We use an app called Propelio, and we do it when we're out putting out our "We Buy Houses" signs and kind of tag houses that we think, think we might want to buy. So I've been calling people. I've called about 1,000 people today. It feels like, and everybody's been just as sweet and nice as you can imagine. Um, a stranger calling them and asking if they want to sell their house would be.
I tell you, I am in a place where I've got some people around me, and I'll be happy to call you back later, but I do have that I do. So if you're still interested, I can call you back.
Well, do you know how much you want for it?
It's just vacant property.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
a house.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get Cody Creamer to call you back a little bit later, whenever you're not as busy, and see what we can figure out. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Boom, Cody. Son, I don't know. Here we go. What? No. Here we go. Oh, here it is. There it is. Got it. Got it. So I'm going to take a picture. James will sell, call in hour. All right. So there we go. Our CRM skills are mad. Awesome. We do all the cool stuff.
Yeah, I just missed a call from you. It's Miss Heather. Thanks. Bye.
Ooh, Earl, need you on my Insta. Sometimes whenever I hear a woman's voice like that, it ends up being a 10-year-old boy. And then I feel bad. Really bad. I'm like, ooh.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey, this is Corey.
Jack. Oh, hey. I'm sorry. No, you called me, but you said you saw a house or something that you thought maybe I saw a house or something?
Nah, I was just wondering if you might be interested in a cash offer on your house.
Do you know which house is mine?
I don't have a clue. I'm just calling everybody in the phone book because
Do you know where I live?
probably not. But, if you do want to sell, I want to buy. I promise you that.
Okay, $1.6 million.
$1.6 million. Dang.
That's what it is. Yeah.
One.
I mean, that's what it is.
You got it listed right now?
No, I don't, but that's what it's worth.
$1,006 or $1,600,000.
$1.6 million.
$1.6 million. I'm writing that down.
It's in Colleyville, so I mean, I don't know if you're interested in that, but no, we don't want to sell really.
Well, if you do, I promise you, I want a $1.6 million listing. So, I mean, if you want to test the market while it's peaking while it's at the very top, we definitely want to help you get that out there.
Who do you work for?
Well, I work for GBT Investments. We buy rental houses and owner finance, but that obviously isn't going to work. But Cody Creamer is the agent on our team, and you can Google that dude. He's one of the best in the business.
What's his name?
Cody Creamer.
Okay. Okay, well, actually, listen, I'm at Starbucks with 3 little elementary school kids that I'm taking to doctor's appointments right now. So
That's awesome. My daughter just started kindergarten. She's 5, and she is the teacher's pet, and she will be getting off the bus any minute and walking through this office door, and I'm going to be done with this
there
shit.
you go.
So-
That's awesome. No, my kids are in college. My kids go to OU. These are just little kids that I'm helping out. So anyway.
Well, that's awesome.
Thank you. Okay, well, so right now it's just a really good time.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
hey, Cody will be reaching out. I thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, Cody. Y'all want some? You can get it. She sounded nice, old, and hot, rich, like everything I ever wanted in a woman. We go right there. It's old Hubbard. Hubs. $1.6 million listing. Damn. I don't even these numbers are so bad off. Like there's no reason for us to be calling people and calling them. None whatsoever. Like I have no earthly idea. But these people have called back. I've called them back. A lot of times, the people that do not leave voicemails are the ones that are going to be the deals. If you're mad, you call in and you're like, I'm going to lash out. Okay, they don't want to sell, so they're mad. They're going to bitch at you. The people who do want to sell, they might say it on a voicemail, whatever, but they're more just curious. They're just like, you know, if you got an offer, maybe I'd listen, maybe I wouldn't. But the people who do want to sell, they call, they get to the voicemail like, I don't really have time. You know, they'll call me back. That's the way they think about it. They're not mad enough to bitch you out. They're not tire kicking enough to let you know that they're a tire kicker. They really do want to sell, and they're just like, they'll call me back whenever they call me back. At least that's a theory I have, because the gold is always in the ones that don't leave voicemails. So good at this CRM. I did not, even though I forgot to.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corey Thompson. We've been playing phone tag. I called you about seeing if maybe you wanted a cash offer on a house.
Yeah, I'm not sure you have the right number.
I probably don't.
I mean, did you see if we're...
And we drop, pins on houses. So it either means you got the best looking house in the neighborhood or the shittiest looking house in the neighborhood. And that's who we spend our days calling.
Do you know the address to this house?
I don't have a clue. I've been calling. I've talked to a guy in Fort Stockton today. I've never been to Fort Stockton in my life. I just got off the phone with a lady from Colleyville. She wanted $1.6 million for a house. I don't even know where Colleyville is. So I'm thinking the app might be giving me a little bit bad phone numbers, but I really don't know because I don't have no way to go off of it because I'm just calling blind because I'm semi-stupid when it comes to this stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it's not for sale. I'm not even the owner.
Oh.
So I'm not sure why it's. I'm the granddaughter of the owner.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure why it even gave my phone number for this residence. But
well,
yeah, it's not for sale.
A lot of times nothing's for sale. But if you are interested in hearing an offer, we would love to, work out a deal, even though, it's not for sale formally.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because everyone is trying to buy out neighborhoods right now and rebuild and, people that have land, yeah, he's not going to give up his land. You can barely find a house out here with land anymore.
Oh, I completely understand. I won't give up my land either.
Yeah.
It's, I'm the same way. I'm stuck in my ways. I got a 5-year-old daughter. She's going to get all my shit and sell it and then save dolphins or some hippie shit. She's going to go take all the hard work of my lifetime and blow it on hookers and cocaine. At least that's what I see happen.
Oh, shit. But yeah, thanks for calling, but yeah, he won't sell it.
Well, if he changes his mind, please reach back out. We'd love to make a deal.
Y'all just buy houses, so what do y'all do with them?
We rent them out, owner finance them, stuff like that.
But y'all don't know what the house even looks like, it's just a system?
No, it's not a system. We put out those yellow signs that say we buy houses, And anyways, when we're out, we use the Propelio app and we drop pins on other houses. Then we come back and we try to look up phone numbers on the internet, but we're not very good at the internet because we're from Groesbeck and my internet barely even works. So, and then I get stuck on the phone calling, and I'm kind of a talkative person, so I waste a lot of time, but I got to do it for an hour a day. Otherwise I'll get my lashes. People will beat me if I don't do it for an hour a day. So, we've been on the phone now for 3 minutes and 59 seconds. So I'm that much closer to not getting beat today. And I thank you for that.
You're welcome. Well, if he changes his mind, I'll let y'all know. But as of right now, he's not interested. If he was, it has to be triple of what he even gave for this thing. So
we might be able to give him triple what he gave for it. You never can tell. But if you do know anybody else that's looking to sell their house, we can also pay you a finder's fee, and then I'll get less lashes next week for being the person that brought in a bird dog, so I won't get beat by my masters.
Gotcha. And what's y'all's company's name?
GBT Investments.
And y'all are located in Texas?
I'm in Groesbeck. That's Texas. We're actually, whenever you Google Texas, Groesbeck's the first thing that comes up. We're the most Texas of Texas.
Oh.
Not very many people know that about us because nobody knows where we are.
Gotcha. Alrighty, well, I will let him know.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
I'm not 100% sure she wanted to sell, but I am 100% sure she is going to talk to her granddad about us, and she will remember us, and that's so. This is how many? Oh man, I'm 52 minutes in. 52 minutes in. I gotta spend an hour a day on the phone, just burning through this. Let's see what this is.
Yes. Someone asking about the property. 817.
Cool. In there. Some gold in this list. Gold. Going for, like, you got to kind of flip the script. You either go for a house, a wife, an ex-wife, something.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is Corey Thompson.
Yes, sir. You were looking for some property?
Yes, sir.
Which one are you talking about?
Shit, I don't know. I've been calling all day.
Oh, are you talking about the lake?
If you're talking about up north of Hazel, yes, sir. That I've been driving through there a lot.
Oh, Amon Carter Lake.
Yes, sir.
That's the only place I've got for sale.
Is it listed with an agent?
It is. I think it was supposed to be up in September, but I haven't been paying that much attention to it. I'm not quite sure. It's listed with. It was listed with Keller or something. Kelly Williams, something like that.
Sounds like they're not worth a shit.
Well, we've had the property in the family since 1977, and I really wasn't wanting to sell it, and so I told her I'd go ahead and just put it up, and they've had it for a couple months or whatever.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're interested in a offer, cash offer, we could do that. But we have it don't take him months to sell stuff. He just sells it. It's just how he works. Our business is set up. I don't, when we're buying and selling real estate, I don't eat till it sells. So, we don't work with a half-ass agent. We work with. He's not a hobbyist. He's a workhorse.
Yeah, well, I'll have to check. I think it's still till the 15th or so. Basically, what I'm going to do is just after it's come off that, I'd clean it up, probably sell it December, January.
Well, let us come by and see if we can do something cash, and if not, we this is what we do for a living, so we can at least help you in any way that we can.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, so you know where it's at, then you look at it.
We'll figure it out. I've got your phone number. I can figure out where I was. But so
Okay.
yeah.
It's up there on Country Club Road. There's some signs up there. It's 3 lots. They're all together. And that type of thing.
Okay. Well, let me we'll get Cody on it, and we'll figure out where it is and go from there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Cody. Boom. I swear. Just a savage. Be locking up listings right and left. If I was a real estate agent, y'all other motherfuckers never eat. Y'all starve to death. Swear. 2. Page 2. Ooh.
Hey, I just got a call from you. I think you might have the wrong number. You mentioned something about a property and I'm not selling any. So sorry about that. Have a good
I don't think so. Corey, please any more.
Oh.
Corey, you are calling my number.
Damn right I am.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 940.
I was about to dox her just to leave her a message back. I was like, oh. She's like, savage. Okay. Running through these callbacks. Let's see.
Corey, you just called my phone about my property or something? Anyway, bye.
She sounds like the appropriate level of crystal methany that would get me in some sort of trouble. There's a fart coming because I can see the lines. There's going to be some weird noise right in the middle.
Hello.
That's a hello. That's it. A little bit old, so.
Corey, do not ever call this number again. I'm on the no call list, and no, my land is not for sale.
Whew. Angry.
We're not interested in selling our property. It's family land. Thank you.
You know, I don't know. These are interesting.
Or you just called my number. I don't own any property here. Just give me a call back to let you know that.
You don't own any property?
Hey, Corey, this is David Schuff. I just had a missed call from this number. Just calling you back. Just curious what was going on. Sorry.
We'll let you know, homie. We'll let you know. What's up, DJ?
Turn your call.
Yeah, did you, I don't remember what I was going to ask. Oh, have you mowed Dallas Street yet?
I have not mowed Dallas Street yet.
Are you going to get Dallas Street made ready today, or am I have to break my foot off in your ass?
I'll be ready.
All right.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. What's up?
I'm in Waco looking at this house. And it's nice.
I don't even know what house you're talking about.
It's gray. And, I don't know what part of Waco it is, but it's got like $1 million houses next to it.
Yeah.
that house right there is.
So why are you looking at it?
Because it didn't look like $1 million. Or it doesn't look like it was a nice. Well, it's in half nice neighborhood. Like next to me is a super nice house. Then ahead of me is a big house that was once nice, but now it looks like it was ran by crackheads. And then there's a brand new house right next to me that's blue. And there's this house that looks like it's been completely redone.
But why are you looking at it?
Because I'm gonna buy it. Well, contractor, maybe.
How did you get the lead?
On Facebook.
You went on to Facebook and made an offer.
No, I asked if I could look at it.
And they said yes.
Yep.
And you're about to make an offer on it.
Yep.
Well, good luck.
But hey, and also I went into these places in South BW that it's like $590 and $225 to install.
How long is it going to take them?
Well, they can't do it till next week. But I only went by one place, and there's like 7 places.
Why don't you just buy it and bring it to Chris and let Chris install it?
Can you pay for it over the phone?
Well, I'm sure Robin can, but I mean, why don't you get? Yes, Robin can pay for it over the phone. What you need to do is you need to find somebody that can do it today. Time is more valuable than the money. We need a dump trailer back here right now.
Yes.
All right, so make that happen.
All right. Bye.
Oh, DJ. Robin, I put up a wall that I can still hear you talking shit.
You just proved my point.
What? Just because I can't see y'all talking shit, I mean I can't hear y'all. I'm getting my hours of calls in right now.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9.
I don't understand why we got all these sweets laying around. Can't somebody just take all that shit home with them? Get it out of here so I ain't got to eat it all day?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to anybody who's
Your call has
listening.
been forwarded.
We can't hear you because the AC is rolling. So we might want to move your whiteboard so maybe we won't bounce your voice back to you.
Ooh.
Keep it over there.
Y'all just over here shit talking. Like, I don't even know where y'all get it from.
Hello, you just called me about wanting to buy my land. I live on family land since the 1880s, so it's very much not for sale.
You keep dialing me and then it keeps hanging up before I have a chance to answer it. So I'm not exactly sure who this is.
This is Donald Johnson. You called me wanting to know if I'd be interested in selling my place. I thought I'd give you a call back. Thank you.
Ooh, I like this one. This has been a good little list right here. This has been a good moment. I don't know who's watching. Call it, man. Call it. Dial it on it.
Hello?
Yes, sir. This is Corey Thompson. I called you earlier about seeing if you might be interested in cash offer.
Yeah, I'm going to retire in December, and I probably might be interested in selling then.
Okay. I've been dialing people all day, and I don't have any information in because now I'm calling people who've called me back, and I don't know where we're talking about. That sounds bad, don't it?
Are you a realtor wanting to list something, or you want to buy something?
No, I want to buy it. We buy them and rent them out or owner finance. We do have an agent on our team though, so if you don't like our offer, we can help you get it listed or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My place would be pretty high, so if you haven't even looked at it or anything, well, if you don't know what we're talking about, well, I'm probably don't need to be talking to you.
What is it? Is it a ranch?
Huh?
Is it a ranch?
No, I only have 3.5 acres.
Oh, okay. Because I just talked to a guy with 580 acres, but it was just because the number was wrong. He was out in Fort Stockton. I ain't been to Fort Stockton in a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm in Bridgeport.
Okay. What do you think you're gonna want for your place?
Around 5.
Well, that ain't out of the realm of possibility. But if you're not working with an agent, you know, if we can't come to an agreement, then we could definitely get it listed for you. And
Well, I got some people that I would have listed if I got ready to list it.
well, they're probably really good, but you know, our agents, we don't eat unless they sell something. You know what I mean? So they're not hobbyists. In other words, they're not like somebody's old lady that's just you know, does it part time. We get professional photographers, stage it, do the whole 9 yards.
Right.
Same price.
I got you.
So,
I thought you was an individual looking to buy.
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, fine.
Reason why I didn't press on that $500,000 house in Bridgeport is not in my wheelhouse. If he said a $30,000 house in anywhere in the world, got a check. Damn, son. Checks on checks. That's cool. Check. Boom. That's cool. That's cool. Always helpful. Man. Came just in the nick of time, too. Looks eerily a lot like our American Express bill. Why'd you get a check instead, Jake? Because you can deposit it?
You just walked out, but you can't see that.
Because I got my wall up. I built a wall. Like Trump Jr. over here with my wall. Well, page 3.
Oh, Corey, this is Ron Hunter. I'm returning your call. 940.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward.
312-112-119. Thank you.
Okay. Well, probably just dox that dude. We'll call him back. See what old Ron's into. They can walk to a real estate closing from here. Hey, Whitley.
To an automatic voice message system, 940.
Will you please do me a favor? Will you bring me some salt and some Mio from the table over there by the deal? The thing. So I can mix me up a drink.
You need a what?
I need the salt and the Mio from that table. Over here making call. Willie, you want to take a couple of calls, Willie? Let's see what you made of.
Not today.
We'll see if you can lock up some real estate deals.
Not today.
Come on now. Where's old Diana at? She want to come over here and see if she can lock some up?
She's in class.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Corey. Call me back anytime.
I love this person. This is my new favorite caller. New favorite caller. It smells like ass over here. Those of you who've never keynoted.
Sir Southwest.
Yes, sir. This is Corey Thompson. I called you earlier.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I'm on another cell phone. Can you call me? Let me call you back just a minute.
Call me back in just a minute.
All right, sure will. All right, bye.
That is Chris Methody right there. Do what? What'd you say, Willie?
Corey, this is Toby Grubus. Just received a call from a private number and then a message on my voicemail from this number asking about some property that you had seen. Wasn't a whole lot else in the message, so give me a call back, 817.
Oh, I'm going to call that guy back. Somebody else take that.
Yeah, Corey, this is Jim Hoover. You had called and left me a message. 940.
Okay. Call old Jim back.
This Jim.
Hey, Jim, this is Corey Thompson. I'd left you a voicemail earlier.
Yeah,
How you doing?
good.
Yes, sir. Do you have a property you might be interested in selling?
You know, I don't think so. I'm not exactly sure which property you're talking about.
There ain't no telling with us. We just drive around, putting out those yellow signs that say we buy houses and jot down addresses.
Oh, yeah. Man, I don't have anything like that.
What you got? Full retail?
Yeah, I'm not even interested in selling, so I was kind of calling just to see how you got my number.
Oh, well, we use True People Search on the internet.
Uh-huh.
It's free. But that don't.
Okay.
It gave me a dude's number in Fort Stockton earlier. I ain't never been to Fort Stockton, so there's a good chance we're not even talking to the right person. So, anyway, if you do think about selling, we want to be that dude for you.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks for it. Bye.
See, a good agent would put them into some sort of drip. Like me, I'm like, let's get to the point. Are we doing this or not? If we ain't doing it, we ain't doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody's feelings got to be hurt. Like, if we do it, we do it. If we don't do it, we don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got to waste my Netflix minutes on you. You ain't got to waste your feelings on me. Like, what are we doing? It or not it?
Hi, I just got a missed call from you and a voicemail about properties. I don't have any. I think you have the wrong number.
Shelby. Dang. Disappointing.
This is Gina Lambert. Somebody had called and I didn't get to my phone. Anyway, I'm at 817. Hi, Corey. My name is Kimberly. You just left me a voicemail, said that you were out and about and saw my property and wanted to make me a cash offer for it. I don't know where you're getting information that my property is up for sale. But if you could give me a call back or text me and let me know, because I would love to get a hold of whoever put my property out for sale and let them know that my property is not for sale. I get these phone calls all the time. So it could give me a text or a call back and let me know where you got information on my property, because there's nothing stating that my property is for sale. Thank you.
I can't resist this one. She is just so angry that.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
You called Dad?
Well, here's the deal. I've had about 30 calls in the last 2 weeks of people trying to buy my land, said that they came by and they saw it, they saw a for sale sign on it, and you ask half of them where they saw that my property was for sale, and they won't tell you. The other half will tell you, oh, well, we saw it on a foreclosure site for the county.
Oh,
So my
shit.
question is, where did you see that my property was for sale?
I didn't see it was for sale. I just, we use an app called Propelio. Use their Dropping for Dollars app.
What is it?
Propelio. But it didn't.
What's the app called?
Propelio.
Propelio?
Yes.
Okay.
And we drop pins on stuff when we're out driving around, and then we call them because we see if they want a cash offer, not that your house is for sale. Just, hey, would you be interested in an offer? Now, if 30 people are calling you, I bet I know what it is. that you're showing up in the system, or like, we use like the internet to find phone numbers to call people. And it's probably just that you're, not, it's a wrong number. If you don't owe property
and here's
taxes.
the thing, because we've talked to the county, we've talked to multiple people, and we've asked them. And because these people are telling us specifically that it is on White County foreclosures.
Right.
And we have looked, we have dug, we've asked the county what possible sites could be there, and we've looked on everything. There is no information for my house. There's no information for my property. There's no reason that it would have ever shown up.
No, it's probably a case of mistaken identity where they are.
Well, and this says that because there was, at one point in time, there was a mix-up on the tax information on it, and we didn't realize that we were behind on our taxes because it was supposed to be included in our house payments with the mortgage.
Correct.
So apparently it wasn't being. So
that's okay. Then I can whittle this down for you right now. What happens is this is the game that's played. Okay, so when anytime property taxes are public information, as bad as it makes us, so like it's not freedom of information request. That's the like federal level, but it's a public information request. So like right now I have a Bosque County CD that I paid $30 for from Bosque County, and anybody who hasn't paid taxes is on there. Now, people that are not very good at their job.
I mean, I realize that if somebody's behind on the taxes, somebody can go to the tax office and they can pay the taxes outright.
No, no, there's a process that goes into that.
One of my husband's family members.
There's a process that goes into that. That is true. But what happens is you get that list, and in Bosque County, for instance, there's a column on there. You got to take it from text file, and you got to put it CSV. And then once you get it to CSV, you got to sort the columns. But there's a column on there for how much taxes were not paid, right? And the higher the amount that hasn't been paid, the more that person probably really didn't pay their taxes. But there's a lot of people that just didn't pay the right amount and fell short 17 cents or something silly like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So those things happen. They happen a lot. You know what I mean? People that are bad at this would look that up.
It's just getting, it's getting to the point where it's really, really annoying because we get calls multiple times a day. And to be perfectly honest, I have a 10-year-old that's going through cancer treatment. We were actually at chemo this morning. And to get those phone calls and have to be concerned with somebody calling me and trying to find my property when there's no reason that it should have ever showed up on anything. And even the county said, hey, maybe we accidentally entered some information incorrectly and it came up with your stuff for them, blah, blah, blah. I get it. It happens. There's clerical errors that happen. But,
I'm sorry about
that.
that.
The same company or same group of people that continue to call.
No, I'm not. We're not going to call you back. But I'm sorry about your 10-year-old. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and that hits me right in the heart to hear about that. So I can understand why it's annoying to have 30 people, but it is probably an honest mistake from their part. What they did was they pulled that information. It's on whatever delinquent list, and they're not filtering that data well enough to know that you're not actually behind on your taxes.
Well, there was a guy that called me 4 or 5 days ago, and I asked him, I was like, where did you get this information? Oh, I got it off of White County foreclosures. Okay, well, how long ago did you get this information? Oh, I got it a week ago.
Right.
I've looked all over every county website that would have had anything to do with it, and there is zero. Nothing pops up.
Well, it's come from probably PropStream is probably the website that I think they sell. I think they sell delinquent tax lists, but I'm not sure. We don't buy delinquent tax lists. That's not, that us. If we want a delinquent tax list, I go down to the tax office. I do a freedom of information request. That's all it's called at the state level. I don't know what's called at the state level. I just go in there and like, hey, I want a delinquent tax list. I filter the data myself to get the people that haven't paid their taxes in the last, like they haven't paid taxes for 3 years is basically what I filter it out as. And then we market to them in a different way other than phone calls, because phone calls, they work, but letters are a lot warmer, because whenever you get a letter in the mail and you're like, oh, I don't want to talk to these people, you just throw it in the trash. You know what I mean? Versus a phone call. This is a completely different set of software where we drive around, we see a property, we drop a pin on it, we call the number that becomes available to us. A lot of times it's not right. The number is not correct, but we're just trying to buy rent houses and buy houses to owner finance.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't do anybody any good to buy my house and property anyway, because I'm landlocked in the middle of my family's property.
Right.
So it wouldn't do anybody any good to even attempt to buy it.
Right. Well,
because then you're looking at having to file for an easement on it. You're having to, it's a bigger hassle if you have some more money to put in the work.
correct.
I mean, like I said, it gets extremely irritating when you're getting so many calls of people that, I mean, and I've had them tell me, oh, well, I drove by and saw a for sale sign in front of your house. No, you didn't. Because you can't, you couldn't have seen the front of my house from the road. So, I wasn't trying to be ugly. I'm very frustrated with getting so many phone calls and then, dealing with, my son and that situation.
Well, I would be frustrated
too. For coming off very brash.
Nah, like that's why I called you back. I called you back because I wanted to get yelled at. Because, it's like this lady's mad at me. I want to.
It's not at you personally. I'm just frustrated.
Well, I understand why, but whenever you said you got 30 calls, to me, that's we shouldn't be overlapping with any layer of that kind of motivation, because we don't market to foreclosures for this reason, because they do get 30 calls. We don't market to delinquent tax lists in this manner because, again, everybody's calling those. But typically, before somebody quits paying their taxes, they quit mowing their grass. So if we're driving through a neighborhood and we see, the grass has grown up and all that, then, we'll drop a pin. Or if we see, and a lot of times the information that we get, because we're using sites on the internet, we don't get good information. You know what I mean? So we're just calling. Right. So I apologize. I'm saying prayers for your son. I can't imagine that. And if you need any help or assistance, I do know a company called Beat Kids Cancer that you can look up online.
They actually, Beat Kids Cancer actually did a grant for us.
Did they? RJ Bates is a friend of mine. So
okay.
And so, I just want to put that out there, that if, they're doing their golf tournament coming up in October, and if you do need assistance with something, or you need it's in the Metroplex. It's in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It's typically at the golf course by the airport. So, anyways, I would reach out to them. If you want me to reach out to them, I can reach out to them. Anything you need in those regards, we can try to put some effort towards it, because I've never been through that. I hope I don't never have to go through it. And
I hope you never have to. I mean, we've only been in this since the end of May, and I don't wish that on anybody.
Believe me.
It is completely unfair that children have to deal with it and have to go through it, and it's not a situation that anybody should have to deal with.
Well, I'm going to text you. RJ's number, personal cell number, and you tell him Corey Thompson told you to reach out to him, and
Okay,
was
just if you'll put your name on the text and everything,
okay.
because you kind of cut out,
Okay.
then, you know.
But you tell him Corey Thompson put you in touch with him, that he was calling trying to buy real estate, and RJ's also a real estate investor, and that you tell him about your son and your situation, and we can probably put something together to try to raise some money or help in any way that we can.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, thank you so much, Corey.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
So, I don't know. Sometimes you're just being a savage, want to call somebody back so they can yell at you, and you find out something that you don't necessarily, you would never want that to happen to anybody. But you, luckily within your network, you have the resources to help. So I'm going to figure out how to get back to where I can text this lady. I don't know how to work CallRail that well, so I'm going to have to click around for a minute. I'm going to text her RJ's information right here. Go to that, send message. You know what, I'm just going to do it like this. Share contact, message. So anyways, I'm going to end on that one. I appreciate whoever the two of y'all are that are still here. I appreciate y'all's support. We obviously, called a lady that was frustrated. Her son has cancer, 10 years old. So I'm putting her in touch with RJ Bates with Beat Kids Cancer, so she can reach out to them. Kind of killed my mood. Very empathetic person when it comes to stuff like that. Got a daughter, Emery. So anyways, we'll jump off of here. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you.